Hello there, beautiful people, and welcome back again to On How channel. For people that don't know, my name is Enes. I'm working for you. So if you have any questions and video requests, make sure to drop them below in a comment. I will be happy to make a video for you. And for people that do know, welcome back. And please bear witness for that because I made over 250 videos so far on Shopify customization. They were mostly requested by you guys. And I know some people not even subscribers, but I'm fine with that. I still make the video for them. So don't hesitate, man. If you have any video requests or any questions, just drop me a comment below. I would be happy to provide you information you need or even make a video for you. And yeah, you don't have to subscribe. Or maybe now you should consider doing so because if you don't, you lose. Now is a very different chapter on this channel. I usually share small customizations, but now we'll be sharing complete sections and widgets highly customizable to make a Shopify store very unique or professional without having to pay for those expensive teams or rely on those expensive developers, or even worse, paying for those monthly subscription applications, which is not a very good idea for long-term projects. But I give you a better deal. Scroll down to the channel, check out the videos and sections I'm sharing, and I'll let you be the judge, and I respect your decision. But for now, let me actually fulfill, again, one of the most requested videos, which is how to add images on the drop-down menu on the header for your Shopify store. And not just any images, they are interactive and you can add a name for them and you can add a custom link for them as well. And this code will work for down team and all the other variants, which is refresh and so on. And I did spend some valuable times actually to fine tune this to make it very unique and very professional, not just like any pictures on the drop down menu or anything like that. No, this is a very professional looking, and actually you will see that because it has many options. As I said, you can name the pictures, the menu, you can name the pictures on the menu drop down, and you can actually set a link for them as well. And no, this is not by editing the code or anything like that. It's actually from the settings on the section settings. Without any more talking, let's just jump to it. As you can see, this is a Shopify down team, so I always start with completely new team, nothing on it, and each video I add small customizations, but video like 60 or 70, the team will be completely different. But I think now I reached that level halfway. For example, check out this all-in-one reviews carousel that will show reviews from multiple sources, Google, Facebook, Amazon, and Etsy, all in one place, and it's filterable. If I click on the tab for Google, only reviews from Google, and so on for the others. Or even better, check out this recent sales notification that will show you the recent sales on your Shopify store by using your own custom code, and it's highly customizable. You can customize the behavior for it, for who to show up to, returning visitors, first-time visitors, and also the intervals with each one, the colors and positions, and many more options that you don't even need. I add them for you just in case. And not just this one, it's actually way more sections that I cannot even mention because the video will be like 1 hour long. So make sure to check out the channel, man, for the millionth time, and I apologize, now I quit. So as you can see in the header right now, so this one is actually an abandoned cart pop-up reminder that will remind the user how many carts he added to the cart, how many products already he added to the cart, and it's triggered by the mouse cursor. It detects actually when the user is trying to leave, then it will show up. And yes, by using your own custom code, no applications involved again. Let me close this. I did it with mouse cursor like this. I'm trying to show you the drop down, and it did show up. So it was all natural, man. So let me click on the drop down. As you can see, I have this drop down with multi-level, which is not the mega menu. So on this team, I don't have the mega menu. Let's just close this one and I will do demonstration on a fresh new down team that I don't have these customizations because I don't want to lose this one. I really liked it. It looks very good. And this is what I'm talking about. So this is the normal mega menu. It doesn't have an option, any pictures or anything like that. You can only set menus like this. In this video, I will show you how to add pictures to this. For example, you already have menus. You can add pictures to the existing menus, and they are interactive on hover, and they have a custom link for it, and you can set a name for each picture as a menu or anything that you want. So we will keep this page open, do the trick. Actually, we will see it without even, let's just get back to Shopify dashboard. If you're already in Shopify dashboard, click on online store, then click on teams, then click on the 3 dots to the left of customize and click on edit code. But for me, I will do demonstration on the team that said this one. Then it will take you to the code editor for your Shopify team. And in here, we need to find the specific file. Instead of looking at the folders like this, you might get dizzy. Use the search bar at the top left corner right here and simply search for header. That's very simple. And you will see this file. Make sure to access this one, header.liquid, header.liquid, this one. Click on it and a bunch of code will show up. And just a precaution, in case you don't like it or you don't want it, simply take a backup for the code. So I will do that. Just Control A if you are using Windows and select the whole thing, copy, then take a backup and paste it in any notepad or any text editor on your computer, just so in case you don't like it, you want to get back to the previous version. That would be easier because this one, sometimes it broke, it doesn't work, it doesn't always work. Sometimes it doesn't save the changes. But for me, I don't have that problem because I don't want to get back to the previous version. It's boring. So after you take up a backup, click on the code just like you want to write something, don't write anything. Click on Control A if you are Windows. I'm on Mac. I'm going to click on Command A and it will highlight the whole code and simply delete it. That was very simple, right? Then the next thing you're going to do is scroll down the description box and you will see a link, my website, completely free again. Simply click on it, then download the file, free again for the second time. Download the file, then open that liquid.liquid file, open it with any text editor on your computer, then copy the whole code inside it, then simply paste it in here. That was very simple, right? Then after that, simply click on the save button, wait for a couple of seconds, it save it. We will get back in here to the theme editor so we can add the images to the mega menu. So click on customize for the theme. Then as you can see, this is the menu. If I click on it, it will show me, make sure to actually pick, if you don't have the mega menu already enabled, make sure to pick it from here. Click on, it should be like drop down by default. Click on it, then pick mega menu. That was very simple, right? The next thing is, you see on the left panel this time, you notice the headers suddenly have blocks. What are those blocks? Click on add block, menu image. Wow, okay. Click on menu image. On the left panel now, you will see, right panel, sorry. You will see new settings, which is the link name, and I added a comment here so you can understand what this does. So enter any menu name, top level, child or grandchild, to place the image under the item. But make sure to name it exactly as the menu. If you mistype it or just the capital letter not in place, it will not work. For my case, let me click on the categories. Let's just say I want to add a picture below shoes. So on the image here, menu image, I will pick shoes. I will write it just how it's written on the mega menu. Then on image, let me pick, do I have a shoe or I don't need to pick a shoe? Let me pick GitHub logo, for example, just for demonstration. And below you can name the title for the image. So I'm gonna name it GitHub, which is relevant. And as I said, you can set a link for it. So I'm gonna pick a link. You can set any link you want, collection, product, page, anything you like. So I'm gonna set a page, wishlist. Oh yeah, wishlist system on your Shopify store without using any apps. I added that completely free. Make sure to check out the channel. So I will pick on wishlist and I wanna the link to be opened in a new tab. So I'm gonna enable this. Then simply click on the save button. If I get back in here, reload the page, I wanna see that live. If I click on the drop down, check it out now. And it's interactive. If I hover over it, as you can see, it's interactive. Let me add another one to the tag accessories. So I'm gonna add simply to add new one. Scroll below it, move the mouse cursor below it. You will see again add block, the plus button, menu. You can add up to 25 images, but it would be, like the drop down will be full of images. So I want to add it, the next one, I want to add it to the tag accessories. So let me click on the second menu, this one. I'm going to name the link, the menu, tag accessories. Okay, tag accessories. And the image, let's just pick LinkedIn just for demonstration. Yeah. And also the title, I'm going to name it tag accessories or just tag for demonstration. And link, I'm gonna set any link, wishlist system again, and open a new tab and click on save. And let's just get back in here, reload the page and see how that looks like. And check it out now. They look very professional and interactive, and even better actually if I remove the name, the title, because it's optional. The title is optional for the images. If I click on save, now it should be better as my preference again. So if I click on it, check it out. Now it's much better and it's clickable. If I click on it, it will open the link in a new tab in a wishlist system, as you can see. And I don't have it on this theme, actually. I have it on the other one, down theme, that's customized. And that's how you add images into the mega menu on your Shopify store. And I have a new video coming actually for this trick on horizon theme on the other new variants. The theme variants. And if you have any questions, make sure to drop on below. But for now, I think my job is done. So thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.